Welcome everyone to the Midnight Social Radio. I am your co-host as ever, Mr. Overlord. With me as always is Kuro, and hopefully, depending on if the planets align, Dogboy will be here.
Hopefully. Uh, but long weekend, everyone's kind of recovering from wherever they went. I didn't get much news because I was hanging out with Jesus all weekend, so all those fun stuff. And then it got me super tired, and I'm like, oh, I can't do anything much. I'm done this week. So all those fun stuff happened.
I genuinely forgot we were supposed to do the podcast this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, because it's every other week, I understand that everyone's kind of going to forget. That's why I was like, let me do it like we used to do back in Amino, where it's like, hey, everyone, I'm going to start the thing 2 hours ahead, so so everyone can get ready, so they can tell about their lives, their news, and other issues that are plaguing them all the time. Because that was a fun time, and I'm like, I have to sit back and just let people just go at it. Because like sometimes you just have to sit back and let people just go at it. You won't have all the control all the time. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
The first thing that's in mind is Nexon and versus this company. Let me actually because I had it on my YouTube thing. Dark and Darker.
Dark and oh, is that the game Dark and Dark with the that dungeon
Yes.
color? Yeah, I was looking. I wanted to actually play that game still.
Yeah. They're kind of in a battle right now. The devs behind it are kind of in a battle with Nexon because they tried to falsely accuse of basically, if I remember correctly, either assets or the idea of the game.
Really? No, the idea of the game and the well, okay, I can
Or the idea of the game or the idea. Or it could
okay.
be the assets that they were using.
I would say more of the assets than the
Yeah.
game and than the
Yeah.
idea.
It's been my memory's a bit hazy.
Mm. Yeah, like game assets. Like yeah, if you're maybe because like you're trying to take from their thing, but I'm trying to remember what Nexon game they even
But
has
like
that.
but he like here's the thing, like it says like they do the assets themselves.
I know you can get the access from the store,
Yeah, the asset store.
but
I think some of them are also like kind of like default stuff.
yeah, it seems because you know what? I remember a game that was really doing some Dark Souls stuff. It was pretty much what it was doing was that it had like Dark Souls movesets. What happens is that someone made the Dark Souls moveset assets and put them on the Epic Store, and then you can buy it for your game. And so what happens is like I forget what game it was. It's like a recent game that came out or like is coming out where it has Dark Souls movesets, and people are like, "Oh wait, that's from Elden Ring." They're like, "Oh, that's from Elden Ring," and what happens is that they're suing them. It's like, "Oh, you guys have our assets," but it's like really just someone just built them and put them on there and stuff like that. So maybe it's one of those
Yeah.
things, you know, where
No, I was saying like yeah, I agree. But it's like it was kind of like I think it was like placeholder for right now,
yeah,
like some of the assets.
but what Nexon game? I mean, I stopped playing Nexon games a long time ago after like Maple
I mean,
Story.
I still play
Yeah,
Mabinogi.
I mean, Mabinogi. See, you know what? I should really, really, really try Mabinogi. Now that I have a stronger computer and it's been like what 20 years, I should, I should try it.
2008. Dude, I can run that game on my fucking my rotten potato of a laptop.
Yeah, but the idea was like, what was that, 2008 or something like that when it first came out. I was like a young spry boy using the internet, and I was like, oh, Maple Story works. All right, time to play Maganobi. My dad's computer just like it choked and it like it would
It
not
just
budge.
cried.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't do anything with this, and so I never got past the like character making screen, and that was my end of playing Mob Nogi. But then I went back to Maple Story recently because I wanted to know like what happened in Maple Story, and I was like, no thanks, nah. It was all different. It never felt this. It didn't feel the same. That's the problem. I'm just like, get me out of here. But Mabinogi might try. I might go back and try out because it just feel
Fun fact: this game's pre-World of Warcraft,
really.
and it got released in America around the Wrath of the Lich King.
Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, so I was like, that's like what? I'm trying to look it up right now. I was like, feels like a 2000.
9 months before it released in Korea, 9 months before World of Warcraft, and it released in America 9 months before Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah, so what I've got here is that Maganobi, Fantasy Life. Korea was June 22nd, 2004, and North America was March 27th, 2008. Yeah, I see. I got it right. 2008 was a turning point of my life because I started to get into online gaming, and there was like a huge issue on Maple Story where this guy was like, apparently he might have beat his girlfriend, or he said something on
Christ.
he was like, I don't want, like, I'm gonna say allegedly because what happens is it's been a long time since I've heard the story, but what happens is that there was a guy named Tiger, and what happens is that he said something about his girlfriend or his girlfriend, and then he was like the top player on the game, and then what happens is like he disappeared, and it was all over like someone spam someone did like a global message, and they saw it, and then that was the last they heard of him. He was like top of the maybe top or girl or something like that, but they were on the top of the whole thing and just disappeared. And I was like, damn, this I didn't know you can have these kind of controversies in a game like this. Well, and that was the last time I
Speaking
heard.
of Mabinogi, if Nexon is somehow watching listening to this VOD or listening right now, for the love of God, make more Mabinogi merch.
I'm looking at it right now. You know what? This looks. Well, I never knew it like this, so I don't. Like I said, I don't got as far as looking at the hair and trying to make my own character with it. And I want to return to kind of like make like use their hairstyles to make new characters from like forever things. So I never even got to set foot into this game, but it looks good. Oh, look at that UI. So much stuff on that UI. Oh, I mean, what's the selling point of the game, anyways?
It's basically like kind of like you can just more or less like there is a story to the game, but it's like you can just do whatever the hell you want. Like so basically like you want to be a farmer, you want to ride a you want to just go around achieving. It basically plays to all the all the different kind of players in MMOs: the achievers, the explorers, the killers, and the
Oh, you
socializers.
can fight in it. Okay, and
More or less, you could just duel.
so it's not like RuneScape, and it's kind of just like because I'm trying to think of things that are of that time. Like RuneScape was one thing that was like it was like what? It was like MMO. There's mining in it. All the kids were playing. I finally remember RuneScape because it's been a long time. But you can
I
fight
fucking skipped out for a bit.
on RuneScape.
What?
Sorry, because you're watching the hentai.
No, I kind of skipped out for a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean in voice or in mind
Invoiced.
on voice. Okay. Yeah, you kind of did still.
Um, but yeah, it basically it is kind of like anime RuneScape in a way.
Okay, so mining, living life.
Like you can,
Oh,
yeah, mining, living life, chopping wood, uh, smithing.
okay. So yeah, no, because I'm about to say, is it like Second Life or those games where you just spend your second life, you just spend your life role playing as a character?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so one of those things. Just
yeah,
live life
and
in a
if
video
you
game.
also have if you have the self control, if you have the self control, you could potentially do gotcha as well. I don't do it because I have some self control.
Roll on that banner. I can't stop rolling. maybe I'll get sucrose this time. Maybe I'll get sucrose this time. No, okay. Maybe we'll just run my credit
And
card through.
much like with any kind of MMO, fashion is an important part.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone wants the nice looking gear, the shiny purple. I just want the gear that just. What do I even want in an MMO? I don't even know. That's why. Sorry, I don't even play much MMOs in the first place. So, what do I even want in one? I mean, I play Genshin, but I didn't get anywhere. You know, I don't know what I even want in an MMO. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm looking at the merch store right now. Maple Story
yeah.
plushie. These are.
Yeah, that's why I said I want more MM I want more merch.
Oh, look at that Maple Story mushroom. I remember that. It's $39. Jeez.
For what?
For a Maple Story mushroom plushie at medium, $39 for that. I mean,
Like this here is a recent screenshot I took. Rate my drip.
let's take a look at this. Let me open up into an extra browser,
My drip.
and let's take a look at this drip, shall we? It's all white everything. Um, how do I get this working? Okay, there we go. Yeah, all white everything. We got blue hair, white pants. I like the chains. Kind of look like Final Fantasy, kind of like 2008. You got the trap pants. Castle's whack though. Could use more furniture. But yeah, no, it looks like a. I don't know about the hair. And there's a scar on your face.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? The people with scars, they say that people with scars have stories to tell, or they have like a huge backstory that they have. Like I'm going through
Um
all these things.
they don't have they because they like kind of like want to be an all-inclusive community. They have this thing instead of classes, they call them talents.
Okay, explain to me.
I'm not joking. Like go right now on the fucking
Okay, so talents.
yeah,
I gotta type in Magnobi and I type. Oh, actually, it's right here. Just let me just.
I
Oh,
linked
you
it.
got it. Okay. Let me just. Talents. Okay. Magnum. Endless adventures. Your world. Your world to master. Immersive community. I don't see. I don't see the talents. You might explain to me
Go
about
to
this.
guide.
Oh, there's a guide here.
I linked it.
Yeah, I went to the link, but it went to like I got like
Oh.
um
Oh, just click on already a Mabinogi player.
oh, okay, I see that. All right, patches, loot boxes. Oh, you got it. Okay, I guess spend real world money for that. Okay, guide, getting started.
Talents.
Okay, talents, close combat, melee, specialization, chain slash, ranger, magic, archer, battle, alchemy, martial arts. When I just play Maple Story, music.
You're basically a bard.
Ah, okay. Reminds me of the girl from Genshin who has what does she have? She can do she's a water something. She's a water element. I forgot what they're called. I haven't played the game in a long time. And she can heal and she like sings. She's a support character, I guess also. Where's yeah? I was gonna say wait. I was gonna say when can like a support character? When can a singing character not be a support? But I guess like the game has to go around them. Like has to be around them being the main cast. I got puppetry, range combat, and defense. Got lance, which is mid range combat. Transmutation. The transmutation
Yeah,
can't.
that's one of the more complex classes.
Huh. Manipulating materials. So it's just let me see. It's just like building items and stuff like that, like rain casting.
Basically making like ammo for like a hand cannon.
Okay, okay. So it's not. So you're not just making it for other people to use. You're actually making it for yourself. And you can make golems, even construct and aid in battles. Oh, okay. So you're like sending out a bunch of like enemies. You just make a bunch of them, and they just go out and attack the monster for you while you
I
hang
guess.
back. And anything that shoots you is what can work better than anything that kind of has to run up to you. We got
Yeah.
gunslinger. Oh wait, are these gender lock talents?
No.
Okay. Gunslinger. Because I see the character next to it. Uh, got ninja. Glyph rider. Buff and debuff. Pet trainer. There. Oh yeah. That. You guess you got to take care of your mounts. Pet trainer is a talent used the power of Flynn, a bond of pets. Okay. Uh, Flynn crafting. Bead. Version. Version. Flynn Boslem. Okay, I guess pets. Adventurer, that seems like a normal class. Mercantile. The hell are you doing in this class? Mercantile focuses on stud of flow through participation in commerce and stuff. Commerce mastery and gold strike. Have you ever played a merch? Holy arts. That's a cleric. Cooking, smithing, tailoring, medicine, carpentry.
Just
It just goes on. There's so many subclasses to classes.
yeah.
Don't just stop. Oh, look at this guy. Oh man, that Professor J. Wait, that's not really a class, is that, or is that just a person? Oh, wait. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think some of them are like story of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Dragunov from Tekken, or any long hair, sexy bastard from being like Shishamru. Um,
Oh
but
yeah, you can also cook in this game.
yeah, culinary artist, which I guess. Damn, they got every
So you
class.
can actually cook. It's like, hey, let me cook real fast.
Let them cook. Um, So where's the job for graphic design, graphic artist? That is not
What?
a is that not a class? I know it won't really get you much. I know it's
It'll probably be an eventual class. Probably somewhere.
yeah.
The recent addition is the chain slash ability.
Let me look up there again. So all these are not combat wise. Like you can't just take the tailor to go to
Uh,
battle.
yeah, most of these are not really. You have weapons and whatnot, but yeah, look, some of these classes are particularly meant for battling.
Yeah, I'm looking. I have to go all the way up to chain slash. It's called chain slash.
It's you chain sword.
Yeah, so you're basically doing Ivy from SoCal.
A server merge happen in the game.
Yeah, you were kind of chipping out. I don't even know how we got to server merge because like your voice is kind of going in and out.
How? Um. Okay, how about now?
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
I guess it just happens
Um.
randomly.
Yeah. Yeah. Server merge. So that's amazing because like there used to be like four or five separate servers,
Yeah. I guess
and now it's just all in one server.
player base dropped off, right? Is that why?
I don't know, but I am happy to say that there is a server merge. So
No, I think like it would be because like that would be the reason, like because you just kind of like lost a
I
lot
think
of
it's
people.
just like the exit in World of Warcraft
I don't know anything about that.
that happened. What?
I don't know anything about the exit and vote.
Remember, like when I I have my phone just in case, and I can just get rid of the wire and use my phone.
Yeah, yeah, that was like some something happened, and it's not even on my side this time. And I don't think there's any
Yeah,
storm
it's
near our
yeah.
dwellings.
My I guess my internet really hates me because I live streamed yesterday.
Oh! You were live streaming yesterday?
Yeah, I was on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
I
Wait.
guess my internet hates me, right?
Oh, it's because like oh no, it's they put you on lower levels.
Yeah, I guess it hates me right now because
Yeah.
like
What?
I guess it just hates me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what were you streaming yesterday?
Basically, just me drawing video assets.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't really have much on my thing, but I did want to talk about two things. If we're done with the Maganobi, there's two things I did want to talk about. One would be YouTube, because I've been getting back into the YouTube game. I mean, after I shot up really high with the Maple shoot, with the Amino apps, Maple Story. After I shot up really high
All
with
right, ahead. Shoot.
yeah, I after I shoot got
What stupid shit Amino did today?
all
YouTube did today.
well, the Amino didn't do anything. It's what they did back in the
To say
day.
YouTube.
Well, YouTube. Well, okay. One thing Amino had. Okay, one thing is what Amino did was it had to take.
I'm sorry. I gotten so used to Amino fucking up.
No, but no. This is a recent mess up that they did recently, and what happens is they got took off the App Store on iPhone. iPhone they just came back, and everyone was like, I read the Reddit. Everyone's like, they got taken off of the App Store. Uh-oh. And they
Like
must
the
have
fuck
this
happened?
I don't know, maybe it's all the role players that they have from like Brazil and Russia just not safe for like role playing.
Uh, Speaking of which, I actually did find a video of this dude, Visual Venture or some shit like that,
Eh,
and he talked about like how Amino kind of just became worse.
Oh boy, it's not the best. People are still there, but if you're only there for uh just to talk
Like
about anime
one,
or
one you don't have Amino. I meant you don't have Discord.
yeah.
You're probably also from Kick.
Well, they kind of broke off from Kick a long time ago.
Yeah, with the whole live streaming thing because they wanted it to be Kick 2.0.
Yeah, but then I guess Media Lab said, screw it, this ain't working for us," and just scrapped the whole thing. So
Yeah,
that was a mistake.
but yeah, let's get back to YouTube.
But yeah, no. After I went from making videos on about Amino on YouTube, and I had to like kind of like start over again. Like I was like, I need to kind of like build my like. It helped me get my YouTube where it need to be, but then recently I was like, let's start this over again and let's try to make a YouTube channel. So I've been putting up videos and I'm trying to figure out this YouTube algorithm game of things, because right my best video I've done is a couple shorts. I haven't done any live stream on it, but I've been putting a bunch of my Twitch live streams onto YouTube. But then what happens? They only got like one or two people that actually like watched it. And then after I just made a recent video of a game called Yandere AI Simulator, where like you have to escape this room or this yandere girl where like you have to escape this room from this yandere girl, and she will keep you there, but you kind of like and you're talking to the AI, so you have to like sign up with like chat GPT to get and then use the code and put into your the game, and then the game plays from there. Um, and basically that video got me where like where well it's getting some good likes. I'm sorry, it got two good likes, but it's got like 54 views, and I'm like, I think I found what I need to do on YouTube, and that's play random games, but also maybe play a lot of like borderline um anime. I don't know, I don't want to say degenerate.
By the way, this is what I drew during the stream.
Let me take a look at this. But like I had to play like anime stuff. Like I was playing anime stuff before, but it was a it was a fun yandere game. But what happens is like you only get like $5. I don't see it. Oh, it's in the advertisement, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't get like $5 of Chat GPT. Oh, this is good art. It's kind of remind actually. Before I go off, this reminds me of a game I was watching Manly Badass play.
Uh, um, but yeah, I just drew some video assets for streaming.
That's good. Yeah, but yeah, just this reminds me of what manly bass is.
Mainly badass hero.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. You subscribe to him?
No, I occasionally do watch some of his stuff.
Yeah. I was watching. I was kind of like not watching the stuff, and it was like because like my other favorite Let's Play tubers were just like were moving around, so they didn't put much videos, and then eventually like I'm like, all right, let me watch a couple of videos, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm down with you, manly. Then I'm like, oh, he's just like me. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I'm okay. Now I'm fully down with you. So I subscribed to him. Um, but your art looked like the recent game that he was playing. I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, is this Sketchpad's artwork? This looks like something Sketchpad would do. I mean, I gotta find that link to the video, but I'm like, this looks like something that was in your wheelhouse. I had to find it or something like that. But anyways, my recent video I put up was it's how many likes it got right now? It's got 2 likes and it's got 61 views. Oh boy, it's a slow growth. But what happens is it's making its way there. Oh, actually no. If you look above your what you posted and look up, you see my video. But yeah, so the thing about it is like I lost two subscribers. I wouldn't be surprised because I it, the thing about it was I lost two subscribers because I don't know why. No one knows why. But
Dude, your fucking eyes are going through this damn screen.
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's my green screen. I can't do it. If it's glasses and the green screen, it's all working together against me. When I get better technology, I will improve. But that video is getting it's a slow growth, but it's got 2 likes, and it's getting me somewhere. So I realized I gotta play games and call them trash or treasure, which I used to do back in the day, like like back in what 2010. I had this game on the Xbox where I pointed my camera towards the it was it was no screen capture.
This was before capture cards.
Yes, it was before capture cards. So my cousin's playing Metal Gear
And
4.
it was expensive as hell.
Oh boy,
Capture cards were expensive as hell.
I was like too young. I was like a kid, and
Yeah.
I was like trying to imitate my favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I want to be just like them. So I tried like experimenting with different let's plays and stuff like that. So like I tried to call us like three niggas play. I tried to capture like this game called Amy. I tried to make a couple of things and stuff like that. But now I kind of
Yeah. I wanted to originally make countdowns,
Oh
believe it or
yeah.
not.
Number 13. Or is it 15?
Number 15.
Number 15. Yeah. Okay.
But
I'm a
yeah, I
poser.
was like inspired by the likes of more or less the Green Scorpion and Josh Scorcher. But
I'm a poser. Okay. I only hear what other people say, and I'm like, oh, I know. I know what they're saying. I was like, no, I'm posing. I don't actually.
yeah, countdowns are kind of like a niche area of video creation.
Yeah. Doesn't Watch Mojo have like capitalized on that, and then they won't let it go.
Yeah, I
You
mean, I
ain't.
watch some of their videos from time to time.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just that every time you go on, there's like they seem to find a way to you know get a new countdown in there. It's like how do you or how are you able to like find things that you can just like like top 10 anime guys who stubbed their toes. Next one is top 10 anime guys who stubbed their pinky toe. It's like that. It's like you're milking it because there's like not much to have and not much left in the
Yeah,
top in the countdowns.
like I said, like the count and like I said, the countdown community is filled with a bunch. It's more or less a niche thing.
Yeah.
I think like the biggest one, Josh Scorcher, like I said, is around 166,000 subscribers. I'm looking at him right now.
Mm. And how Mojo would have more. Yeah, but in those things, so I'm part of the RPG maker community and stuff like that. But there are thousands. I wouldn't say thousands, but currently, whoever who has dibs over the RPG maker community, they have a strong foothold. Whatnot. Well, maybe they may not, but the people do have there, and I'm like, well, I didn't really. I make RPG maker games, yes, but I'm not here. But I'm not like there to actually be fully an RPG maker thing. I play games. My thing is that I like to do is play games that come out at the end of the console cycle. So I would find a game that missed the that's like it missed its high time, or it would never have been seen, obscure in like in titles that just like no one heard about or would never play. Only a few people would play, and I would like love to play those. Hence, I was trying to do videos videos about what's the game called? Zenkai Zero. I talk about that game because it's such a good game. No one's really played it. It goes on Steam every single day on sale. And it's like drops to $20. I'm like, I could buy this, but then I'd be wasting my time because who cares about that? only only things that I care about people like won't see the light. So what I've been doing recently is trying to play the algorithm by going into like I can't beat people. I can't beat the ones who are ahead of me because they had a huge gain. They've been playing the game longer than I have. Not the video game, but the YouTube game and the Twitch game. And what I'll be doing is just copying them or just like giving them the boost. So what happens is I decided to reverse and go negative. I was like, I'm gonna go and play garbage games or games that are like terrible, games that people wouldn't buy. Well, obviously for like on sale on Steam, but damn, Steam has so much hentai games. It's ridiculous. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of my major thing that irks me with the Western sex game scene. While we're
mhm,
on the topic of RPG Maker,
yeah,
there's a ton of fucking shovelware. Jesus Christ!
yeah.
Like it
In,
makes my job easier as a reviewer because people will always enjoy terrible games.
yes. The recent game I was even playing, it had
But like keep in mind, the H game scene, while it may be like getting big and stuff like that, like the Western scene really needs to like show like, hey, we can do better than them.
Well, the only things I've been seeing in the from the H game scene is a lot of puzzle, bejeweled and a lot of puzzle sliding ones, and it's like you or I think I saw.
Like you have to legit search for them. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I mean, Third Crisis is on there, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is
Future Fragments is on there,
I
but it's on fucking wish list.
I don't remember seeing Future Fragments. Operation Lovecraft, that Korean one. It looks like it was done with Korean. It looks like Black Desert, but it's like we turned down to black and desert and kept.
Cloud Meadow is another good one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know what? This is peel the mask off. Yeah, I played it when it was in its early in its early state. Off of Swift.net. So I played it before it got to there or to where it was now. So I was like,
Um,
eh,
Scarlet Maiden.
never heard of it. And I've been running around the whole store looking for things. I was had to
Um,
make sure that the games.
yeah,
I,
yeah, I'm yeah, like like the Western sex game scene really needs to fucking get better
maybe they should stop doing a lot of puzzle sliders and Bejeweled. Oh, and also what else?
and stop using fucking realistic graphics because that shit's cringe inducing.
Yeah, a lot of 3D ones. There's like also like there's a game. I looked at him like, okay, so let's see what you have in your library. I'm like, okay, so this is a some Indiana Jones one. I'm like, okay, this looks good. Not gonna play it though, but it's like, oh, and we look, it's a top down. I'm like, oh, okay, look, I'm looking for games to play, but then I'm like, let me look at the gameplay. I'm like, okay, so you got some sex scenes in here, top down. No, I'm not gonna play this. Like, there's not really much. There's not really much in the hentai games, anyways.
Like specifically like the Western scene, like I said.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
like
I don't know if there's I don't know the oh wait, sorry, the DSL site. Never mind.
DL
Um,
site,
yeah, that's yeah. Sorry,
I typically just go on F95.
I also go on F95, but then I
I
don't want to log in. So
I mean I have to because it's kind of my lifeblood.
yeah, I look and I'm like, oh, I have to log in. Oh, screw it. I'll find it somewhere else.
I mean, you can always just use a burner account.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to sign in. I don't want to sign in general, and I'm bad. And then I'm already ran into like the problem where I'm like using names that I'm like, oh wait, that name shouldn't I shouldn't use that name again because that name's already on something else. And I'm like, I like that name, but I don't want to use
Excuse.
that. This is my issues. I don't. I'm fighting against my own problems. So yeah, uh,
It's like a you problem, dude.
it is a me problem. It's me being like, I don't want to have this here, but I kind of curious to see what goes on, kind of thing. So yeah, no,
Yeah, for me, it's basically like like it's like for most people, myself included, it's basically just like Steam for lewd games.
yeah. Uh, Also, yeah, no, it is podcast. It is episode 34, so it should give us the full rights of just talking about hentai without any
And
any repercussion.
and I'm currently watching Hentai Expo, so
Look at that! Look at that!
everything is accounted for.
Yeah, episode 34. It's free. Free. You are allowed to talk about it. No one can judge
Yeah,
you otherwise.
it's free. It's free game.
Yeah. So I had to
Yeah.
I had to make sure that the game I downloaded weren't just hentai games or hentai inside of it. When people are giving me games, is like, hey, you should try this one. I'm like, I want to make sure there's no hentai in it because it's like, well, the game I played, like Monster Girl Dead Parking Lot or some stuff like that. Uh, it
eh,
it basically, like, if you angle the camera right, you can see under the
Under their skirts.
no, yeah, so you can see underneath the skirt and through the clothes. Like, the game's so buggy. Like, you can just look through the clothing. I'm like, damn. I'm like, this game's so buggy. And then when I'm recording the
Yeah,
video, hmm?
that's kind of like one of the, like the things that um yeah, that's also kind of like the thing that happens. Some of them are just fucking naked and
Yeah,
it's legit censor it.
yeah,
And I think I told you guys a few times, told you a few times. I stopped using hit film
mhm.
because that thing is so fucking crash happy.
I'm having a little problem with my.
Like hell, like I can't even get to the main timeline without it wanting to crash itself.
I'm using thing. I'm using, what was it called again? Clip champ, but it fills my C drive full of data. So I have to like reset it every single time just to get rid of all the garbage. Also, it has like AI. You can also now use AI to make your video clips too.
Um, and so I'm now using DaVinci's Resolve.
And it
And
works better.
and what?
It works better.
Yes, it's significantly better. It doesn't make me want to throw my monitor.
Yeah, I know that feeling so much. I'm learning.
However, the one thing I hate about it is its motion tracking.
Go on.
Uh, Motion tracking is kind of what I occasionally will use to try to help censor it.
So you're playing loot games, and you're just like, and you're just hoping that it'll just you can just censor out all the stuff.
Yes,
Is that even possible? I mean, yeah, I know some YouTube channels are out there that do have the ability. Like, I just don't see them doing it. I just see them just like playing the game, and I guess they skip over the parts. But you're saying I'm going to keep the whole thing in, and I'm going to try to take it out
like I'll
in
keep a
post.
little bit of it in. Like I'll try my best like to edit around it
Do you
because I
turn?
can't splice them.
Does your videos have like a you can't watch this unless you're 18 um rating on?
What, age restricted? No, no. I just said it for not for kids.
Okay,
So far, I haven't been age restricted.
okay. Yeah, no, I know there's like you can find everything on YouTube basically, but I know there's also like I know like a lot of porn sites, not porn sites, but porn blogs use YouTube and post their stuff on there too. I'm like, okay, so is it everything that it has, or does YouTube actually detect you being like, I'm putting up this thing here, and we're gonna just
I
block
mean, like
you?
for me, it's just like a common thing, common sense thing.
Mm,
I just censor like if I need to show like specific footage or some shit like that, and it does like have a titty or fucking tentacle shit,
mm.
I will censor it.
I mean, people just use Pornhub. They just play their game on
Yeah,
Pornhub. Isn't that just much more easier to do? Like, why even go through all the trouble and just upload your game to a
for
porn?
me, it's just like YouTube is like kind of like the biggest
It is.
site. So
There's Kick it. There's also Kick, but I don't know if they're about their policies.
yeah, like let's be honest, your kick is.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna give it like 3 months.
Oh, sorry. Not Kick's for is a Twitch thing. I meant to say Rumble. That's what I meant to say.
Rumble, it's like it has its niche things, but I'm pretty sure they won't really allow anime titties. So
Yeah, hers more conservative. So yeah, they especially hate. I mean, everyone hates anime titties. Like,
yeah, well, simply they don't want my kind of content there. Like one moment you're talking like one dude is like debunking some SJW fucknut, and then like the next moment you see in your recommended uh my review of Slave Princess Sarah.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come across that on the Steam store.
What, Slave Princess Sarah? Yes, they do have it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen Castle Succubus on there too. only because
Midnight Castle Succubus, yes.
I was looking for cheap games, and poor games seem to be the cheapest thing you can get on those things. I'm like, okay, so this is everything that he's told me about and more. Am I going for your library every time I like, kind of look at, every time I go in just to kind of find games, like, am I looking to your library? But I'm just like, no, it's because they're cheap. That's why.
That's another thing. Like they're on the cheap.
So, I mean, not that I'm gonna play them on my channel or play them for myself. I don't want to
Yeah,
waste money.
that's my fucking territory, you motherfucker.
I'm moving in, man. You better make
But
room.
yeah, but like currently right now, like there's folks like me, SPG, which is an acronym from Sex Positive Gaming,
Mm.
RPR Sonic, and I think like there's another dude who has his own blog. Yeah, we That's me apart, I guess, is like I review like the more lesser known games
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you kind of
like in there.
do you do the puzzle ones, like the all the,
No,
no
I
puzzles,
try my best not to.
act only action only,
Action or platformer.
meaning fuck games where you had
No.
to those games are
In
all
fact, I also have like a no flash game thing as well. Cause
yo, those games are all the rage back then, you know. I mean, they only had
yeah,
one
I mean
artist.
I've seen them myself as well. I've seen them.
I was looking around. I'm like, oh, they only had one artist, and that was like, I'm like, I remember that game, and I'm like, wait a minute, is it just made by one person? It's like they had was one guy doing all the work. I'm like, oh my goodness, no wonder they just like it turned out to be like this.
Yeah, and different artist, believe it or not.
Maybe they had like maybe like a few different artists, but there was only one person that they had a number of people who actually like the number
But
of.
yeah, but then it's just like
Oh, uh-oh, lost him again.
I briefly cut for a second.
Yeah.
I was saying like they probably have like two, maybe three artists tops.
I forget where I saw it, but I think they had like six or seven artists, but the one that actually did most of the work was like this one artist that actually did one work. I didn't study the name, but I was just passing by. And I'm like, I know there's other people who did it, but one artist actually did most of the work, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's interesting to know. Not that I'm gonna play those games again because they're just garbage. They're just like they're terrible. Like I don't want to do slide puzzles. I don't sorry yeah I don't want to do slide puzzles. I don't want to click to like to my mouse can't feel it anymore. I mean they're not supposed to. I don't guess they're not supposed to be good. They're just supposed to be just like look at this. You know, like I think I'm asking too much for like a hentai game. Like they're supposed to be trash, but if like asking for more than trash would be a miracle. I'm sorry, man. That's what I'm sticking with. Like I'm looking.
Um,
Hmm?
oh,
That's what I'm looking for games that like have quality and gameplay wise. You know, I'm not looking for things that I had to click buttons and sit there and slide puzzles or not even visual novels. Yeah. What we're talking, yeah, most some stuff are just some stuff are visual novels too, and yeah,
yeah, I don't review visual novels.
yeah. I mean, I found this one visual novel that was like on Steam. It was a demo, and it was a Monster Girl Catholic visual novel, and I was like, a visual novel that doesn't have hentai in it. Oh, this is a first. I
I
mean,
mean, there are plenty of games that don't like visual novels that don't have hentai.
yeah,
The ones that do have hentai, they're called eroge.
I learned that recently after watching Manly Badass Hero, I'm like, oh, there's other visual novels coming in other forms other than porn.
Then Arrow Gay.
Eroge, sorry, my bad. I misspoke. Yeah, they come in other
I don't really review those games.
yeah. So
Like I realized that Arrow Gay is not my cup of tea. Like I I I want to just play. I just want to play a game.
yeah, but you can't. What do you expect of an Eroge other than it's cheap. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a time waster. You're not really doing anything. Not doing much.
I mean, there are better time wasters out there.
There are, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be the first thing I wouldn't
Like
play.
Animal Crossing is a good time waster.
True, true, true. Um, there's only like one. There's only like one person Eroge that I can say that is legit pretty good, and that is JKS Ero. It's a Japanese eroge game, and it's like there's combat in it, and you have to like knock out. You can knock off the clothing.
But yeah, like it is fucking
So
um yeah, like Arrow Gay is not for me. Like yeah, I have like a no visual novel slash RPG maker game like thing rule.
what's with the RPG? Hey, the RPG maker community can be good. In some cases, I don't know where. I never played.
I mean, like for me, it's just like trying to go through the shovelware. It's just not even fucking worth it.
It's true. I mean, you might find something good.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's not worth it.
Hmm. Just just go cheap. Just look for the cheapest thing you can get and make something good out of that. That's what my channel's now. Looking for trash and then turning into treasure, just like I did of Almanac, which
I
is
mean,
not finished yet.
I review Unity trash.
Oh yeah, yeah. I play some Unity
I
games.
should probably make a playlist for that on YouTube.
I mean, I'm playing some Unity games. Spooky Unity games because I was looking for because Resident Evil is is out of budget for me. And because I want to spend that much, and I was like, oh, cool, I can play Resident Evil and I can catch up and play this new game. But I was kind of waiting for Dark Souls, so I decided, I'll just grab a bunch of games, and I got tricked by one, which was not a survival horror, but these are some Unity games nonetheless, and I'm just like, it could be better. But yeah, I'm starting to get into that era of let me play these games if they're Unity, RPG Maker. RPG Maker is for the RPG Maker crowd that I have. The
Yeah.
rest of it's for like, I want to play these games because I don't want to be an RPG Maker Twitch channel. I want to be a variety channel where I play games that I like, not where like people are like, oh, you should play this game because I like it. No, I'm playing this game because I like it, kind of thing.
Oh shit! I forgot. I already have a playlist dedicated to Unity trash.
Yeah, we can put it down. You can probably post that list. Put it down. I'll probably look through it and then go through the store, and then I'll just say, this is, and then see what I can get out of it. So I'm gonna go out there again at some time and get some like 80 cents games because if they're too high, maybe I'll lose on it, and I don't want to lose on anything. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, the Yandere Girl one is actually doing pretty good for my channel. The
Um, Actually, let me look at my channel analytics.
I've been looking at mine. So I'm just like, what was
Look at my channel dashboard real fast.
yeah.
Um,
Like I know,
Channel analytics.
I want to ask Dog Boy next time he shows up. Like,
My most view, my top content period is is a game called is my review called of Spunk Stock.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that game on one of the I saw the game on one of the stores, and I'm like, Sketchpad game. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I'm like, he talked about this one. That's how come I know about it.
Yeah, he said he actually loved my review.
Nice. How many views actually?
Currently nearly 250.
Damn, I'm not even hitting those. I'm not even hitting those numbers yet.
Um, and episode 2 of Tech is in second place.
Yeah, I'm not even. I'm not even hitting any of those numbers yet. I'm still trying to get out of the like the tens category so I can get to where you are. And that's pretty much what I'm doing with my channel right now. Is
I
I
mean, sometimes I do get to the tens area, but
oh, okay. So not
I do get back to the hundreds. Bounce
okay.
back with the hundreds.
So not everything that glitters gold, but you get gold most of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I do get gold at times.
yeah, it's the fact that like yeah, I know my channel's kind of restarting again from it's kind of like basically I my returning viewers were like zero, and so I've been just like no one was really returning until I started to put trash onto my channel, and then they started returning, and then they started leaving, and I'm like, cool. You guys weren't even watching my probably weren't even watching my videos in the first place. Like you guys probably weren't even like looking at any of them. More people that I never more unique viewers, but yeah, it's like they probably never even looked at it. And
Yeah,
now that
I think like one like I do it in a somewhat weekly basis. Like it's consistent.
yeah, I've been putting mines like every other day. Like whenever I had I was doing RPG Maker and I got this game and I was like, okay, well I'm gonna make my money back on it. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this game and upload it every week, every other day. It started to grow and it just and then some videos hit zero and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I guess when you put two videos on YouTube that are kind of same thing. I heard like YouTube doesn't like let's plays. So like I was like, let me just make something off of
Even
this.
though it made like even though its fucking foundation was built on Let's Plays.
Yeah. Everyone wants to get away from the thing that made them. And then when the time comes to get back to it, they'll be like, "Oh, we need you back now." Forgotten, but then needed when they hit when the Fire Nation attacks. Um, I mean they're just doing shorts now and stuff like that. Yeah, and one of my
Yeah,
shorts actually got like I had to upload my short twice. Like once it like I'm like oh nothing like it only got like one view, and I'm like all right let me try this again. So I relaunched it and I'm like okay cool now I got better views. I don't know what caused it to get there, but I had to force
yeah,
the
my yeah, I do get some occasional criticisms from my audio.
yeah I don't get comments. I only got I only got like one comment, two maybe two comments.
I didn't like the last comment I actually got was a dude uh basically me checking out their tech demo.
uh hey you watch this not watch your kind of thing.
No, it's more like I found your stuff and I liked it so much I'm going to review it and post it on your itch.io page.
Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, I did that. I've been doing that. I've been doing that for like RPG Maker games. I found and Twitch and Itch. I'd be like, okay, cool. I got your stuff, and I'm posting it there because it gets so much views. But then it's like you only get like a short burst of views, and then it just stops. I'm like, crap. I need to find stronger sources of people who are into this kind of stuff. So there's two things: either
Yeah,
get bigger or find the sweet well and then tap into that well. and then watch it dry out, and then go
Yeah,
to the next one.
yeah, I think I'm kind of with Kari on how big I want to be. I like to. I think I think I would like to have like a niche audience,
Yeah, and niche audience is
if
not
that
that
makes
bad.
sense.
No, it does make sense.
Like like a few thousand subscribers.
Do you want to hit that? Do you want to hit that part where like you have to where people can subscribe to you, like not subscribers, but join your like they join your thing and they get like emotes.
Well, like super chats. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it's called just
But
bet.
like
Uh-huh.
I but like I'll probably I think I said this like a few times, but I'll make a website or something
Mhm.
so that way so like if YouTube ever decides to tell me to go fuck myself, I could just chill there.
Oh yeah, I always have a contingency plan or a way out. I'm not at that time yet because I'm like, let me build up some stuff. Like this is not only just like for getting back into YouTube because I want to get back into YouTube, but it's also to build also because I'm making a game and I know once I post a game, it will fall into obscurity. I'm having the same feeling as when I was making Black Suit Men. It's like, all right, I made this comic for 10 years. Oh boy, someone's gonna read it. Oh no, no one reads it. It's not even no one's commenting. Nothing's happening. Like that's why I feel like nothing was happening with Black Suit Men. Like people were reviewing it, but nothing. And I'm like, oh no, is this what it turns out to be? Like it's just like I was like I can't do this anymore. I put out 2 months. Every 2 months I put out a chapter and nothing. And I'm like, I gotta get out. Like I gotta break through or die. And I chose to die.
For
Unfortunately,
me, it's just like I'm just happy that people were just viewing it.
that's good. I
Like I was just happy that people were just viewing my video and just like I'm just happy that people were just viewing my video and hopefully they have like an informed decision on rather games for them.
yeah. I think that's nice and helpful.
Like
Know before you
that's all I
buy.
really care for. Like I don't care if you comment, uh like please, but
Yes, definitely like.
you don't have to.
If you're watching this video, please like, because this will be uploaded. So if you're watching this video, please
And
like
like
right
keep in
now.
mind like my reviews are kind of like relatively short.
Yeah, I've been turning my 4 hours into 30 minutes now
Yeah.
because I don't think I'm popular enough for people to sit around for like 2 hours to watch me. And I'm not like the other YouTubers I watched. They're like, oh wow, they put 4 hours of video in of their Twitch streams, and people will watch them. And I'm like, oh, I'm not there yet. Or they put
Yeah.
2 hours of it. I'm like, oh, I'm not there yet. So I'm like, let me cut this down to
Uh,
hours. Now let me cut
uh,
this down to 30 minutes. I'm I'm trying to play the game, man. Like I'm trying to play the game.
yeah, most of my videos are usually about um like 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. And okay, yeah, I guess that's nice and bite size stuff. Yeah, that sounds like it's like a short. Like if you're that short, I guess people that makes it easier for people to watch. To be honest, because you're like just going for some, you're coming to learn, get some information, and go. I gotta just figure out how to like play the game.
Yeah. If it's like an episode of Mr. Overlord Canvas tends to be a little bit longer.
I believe I watched one of your videos. One. I was like poking around, like let me see how's he doing. But I don't think I've seen that one. I don't remember which one I was watching. It's probably was Spunk Stock or something like that. But I have watched your videos before. But like now it's time for me to rise and take my place as not just not just a guy who sits around watching other people make videos, but time for me to make my own videos and stuff like that. Um, Twitch
Yeah.
Twitch itself, I think Twitch is doing pretty good. I need to get more people to watch me. I mean, this podcast is probably detrimental because it's being streamed, and it's probably like no one's watching, so the amount of people watching isn't helping. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why it turned into just chatting.
Yeah, I'm trying to find anything that would work. I would Hogwarts Legacy probably helped out. Anything
Yeah,
would pretty
we
any
briefly talked about it, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that brought in some
I check my algorithm every single time after I stream and see like, okay, where are we now? It's like it's like 150 152 sorry, 1.52 viewers. Like the problem is I need to get 3 people watching me every single time I go streaming. And so what happens is like I can't keep on relying on the RPG Maker community because they have their people. Um, they have their people, so they'll stick with their people. They have their groups, so they'll stick with their groups. I can't rely on Satan VA and for his
re-
raids.
yeah, like yeah, you can't rely on those kinds of stuff forever.
Yeah, so I have to actually build a community, which is also a problem. Where it's like I'm missing. I can't build a community yet on Twitch because I'm missing something. I think I'm missing same thing that I'm missing for all even getting into affiliate. It's just I need more people watching me. So the idea
Yeah.
is to go into the trash bin and say, "Look, everyone, I have found trash. Watch me rub it on my face. Oh yeah, this banana peel is really up my nose. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, maybe I should take this purple phallic thing and I'm gonna stick it up anywhere else. I had to turn into a real clown to actually get some people to watch me. And
Yeah.
I guess I get over there, I can stop being, or maybe I'm gonna be trapped being that clown. There's two things will happen. Either I'll be trapped forever in that, or I will get out as soon as possible and be like, all right, guys. So I thank you for your support.
Another thing would also kind of be like, helping doing collabs and stuff like that.
That is true. I should do more collabs. That is also true. I'll have to get. I just like what Yakumi says. This useless pride. I have to get rid of it, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I had to learn how to like other people, which
Like,
is I wasn't it isn't my strong suit. I like to sit and be like,
yeah,
"Oh, I
like
don't know."
for example, the Golden Shaft Awards. Originally, I wanted to get SPG in the mix,
Mhm.
but she decided she couldn't really do it because she was going on a trip to Japan and she already had like a different project at hand. So
Mhm.
I decided to go for someone different. Lillian Macabre.
Huh. Yeah, you know your people. Yeah, I mean,
I
I
mean, we all kind of reside in the Future Fragment server
okay.
because like without H writer, we wouldn't have I'm pretty sure like because he's kind of like the Undertaker, if that makes sense. Like like simply in the business aspect, like hey, come on in. There's plenty of people who like hey, come on down here. There's plenty like we can make money together.
Yeah.
Like
It was the same kind of idea I had for Omana. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get all these people together, but and we can make things possible. I mean, I did try the Amana shout. I tried to get people to work together, but it just wasn't consistent. Also, maybe because there's some of them were kids. who wanted to like, get there, but they can work. They can do manga and go to school at the same time, so they had to choose one. So like after they did it once, or they just kind of disappeared. So I did try to get some people together. Oh, speaking about people together, Wolfie, uh, Wolfie 15, he found me, and I guess because he may have found me because like my YouTube profile is his picture of people of everyone he drew in a mana, and I clicked out my picture, and I put it as my thing because I really like it. So if Wolfie's listening, and so happens is that was one thing that I was like, oh yeah, that's the one thing I know I collabed on. But outside of it, I don't want to. I just want to be like like only RPG maker stream. That's the thing about it. Like I know, like there's nothing against those guys out there. Nothing against them, and nothing against anyone who listens
Um,
to this. It's just I don't want to
oh
be.
fuck! I drank all my tea.
Uh, that reminds me of my time when I spilled my tea on my table, and everyone in the voice chat was like, "What happened to you, Kuro?" I was like, "I spilled my tea on my table on my thing." But yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I guess I have to collab with people, even though I don't want to, because I just collab with the right people. I'll eventually get over it and do it, but I just don't want to just collab with just anyone. That's I think that's what the thing it's
yeah. That's kind of what's like when I like kind of realized with Lily and Mac when I was completely done with the project. I think I was like in the middle of uploading it. It's like, wow, she is smaller than me.
yeah. Also, that's also a thing too. Some people might think, oh yeah, you just want to be get in um on my number on my people, and I guess that's what raids are for. But raids don't really not all the time do raids yield. Well, I mean, for small channels, I guess not all the time does like someone raiding you equal like their followers will be your followers. They're just like, oh yeah, so they came, they took a look and said, oh, that's not what I want, and stuff like that. My brother's
Yeah,
like, yeah, you should raid people. I'm like, I would, I will, but like, not everyone that you raid, not everyone raiding is want to see what's going on with the next place. So, because my brother's working with some photographer guy doing Call of Duty streams, and he was like, hey, you
oh
should do
yeah.
this.
I need to ask you something. What headphones do I kind of recommend because mine's starting to fall apart?
Well, I have some Corsair headphones. My cousin gave it to me. Like and these are noise canceling ones. They're pretty good. Uh, they were better until my brother took them away from me. But then he gonna hear on one headset. But these noise canceling headphones are great from Corsair. You can get Alienware
Yeah,
too.
like she has 53 subscribers.
Oh, okay, so they gotta build it up.
Yeah, she has 50. Yeah, like I said, she's smaller than me.
Yeah, and if they can get some of yours, then they're good. That does make sense. So you just take some caution. If the person's like, are you here for my subscribers? Or are you here? I mean, I think there's been channels out there that people are like, oh, these people were here. They subscribe. They did a collabo, but so they were here for my subscribers. I think I've seen a lot of JRG where he's talking about like YouTube channels where people are just trying to get it, where they're just trying to get on the popular guys thing, and then making problems later on down in the future. Yeah, but yeah, for
Yeah,
headphones, I would say Corsair. These ones are pretty good. Feels good. You can easily fix them up even after they
yeah.
get it
The
destroyed.
one like the one on Dio headphones, on Audio. They're starting to like the left side's starting to fall apart. Like I'm currently using fucking masking tape.
I use glue gun, and I use my business cards to push in the sponge and the thing
Because
on it.
like the thing is a cheap. piece of plastic with some metal.
Well, listen, well, yeah, there's metal on this one. This one, before I got these ones, I was using some dollar store headphones. Actually, no, a dollar store headphones.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Why on God's green earth were you goddamn Dollar Tree headphones?
Well. Um. Um. I have no answer except for I was like, I was cheap and I didn't know better. I didn't know a better headset. I didn't know.
Were you a little kid?
No, I didn't know better. When everyone's talking about, hey, you
Jesus
need,
Christ, dude.
everyone was like, oh yeah, you know. When everyone's talking about like their best headsets in the Amino, like, man, I got a Bluetooth headset, or they're using the wired stuff and stuff like that. I was using this dollar store one. Oh no, and then I got into a black web. Then because I didn't want to buy another dollar store, so I didn't want to buy another black web. I went back into a dollar store because I didn't know it made a difference. But I was using a black web. Now I remember it was a red black web one. I'm trying to find. But then my first one was this Logitech one I found at the at Value Village. Then I moved into black web. Then I went to dollar store only because I didn't know better. Yeah, listen,
Yes, dude. I
it,
like it's one thing for you to do it once. I did it once in middle school. That
I
was terrible.
I didn't know better.
But to do it every single fucking time.
Listen, I didn't know better. I was new on. I was new. I was like, and I was impressionable. I was like, it was my first time. Like, I
What the
did.
fuck? How old were you?
Well, I don't know. The headphones took me into bed, and I was like, I don't know if I wanted to lose my ear virginity to it. So I was really young, and the
I
headphones
listen.
cooed me.
I decided to just like even the cheap Sony ones are better than those.
Yeah,
The fucking ear pods are better
I don't like.
than those, okay?
I don't like ear pods because they fall on my ears. I hate things. I hate the ones that just can't stick into your ears. So like, yeah, I don't like anything that's just terrible like that. But you're probably right. I just don't like them because they don't stick in my ear too long.
Okay. I'm talking about not I'm talking about the wired ear pods, not AirPods,
Oh, okay,
ear pods.
okay. Well, I like anything that's a headset is better than any pod set go into your ear because they fall on my ear no matter what.
But yeah, I for generally just for recording and listening to music for when I'm at home. When I'm out and about, I just have my wireless headset, my wireless earbuds.
Yeah, I only use only time I use that wireless is when I'm like cutting the lawn. But yeah, I use I
Oh
generally
shit.
I use a headset that would just go over my head. Doesn't mess up my hair, but it's good enough.
All right.
So, yeah. I try my best. I'm new to this. I know you're a pro. All right.
Like I'm intermediate.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
intermediate.
just like my YouTube channel, I'm
Okay.
starting out. I'm just learning how to do things. I watched other people do it. They didn't tell me how to do it, and then I had to start. I had to start hitting the ground running. I'm learning. One day I'll be like be teaching other people how to get good. But right now, I'm just learning how to know the fundamentals, get that basic in, do some cross ups. I'm not at advanced class, but once I get there, you'll be like, wow, I remember when he was
Yeah.
boxing it under his weight. Now he's dominating the league. You know,
Yeah.
soon.
Um. But yeah, I have a week to. But yeah, a week to post.
Yep. I'm trying to
Yeah,
clear.
that's how I do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut a video right now. Well, not right now, but I'm trying to cut a video of this spooky game that like scared the shit out of me and stuff like that. Um, the game lied
Jesus
to
Christ,
me.
how fucking long the game is fucking.
It's like 3 hours,
Er,
but I'm trying to
No,
turn it
I
down.
meant like
Oh,
I'm on the stream. It said like fucking they said like 5 hours
for what?
for Hentai Expo.
Oh,
Like it started around like 9 p.m.
I've always wondered, do they have like a jerk off area? It probably is.
I mean, it's just like a virtual event.
Oh
So
yeah, sorry,
I'm
yeah,
watching
sorry.
on.
No, but okay. Well, do you know those sex cons and stuff like that? They probably do have one of the jerk off area if there's like a lot of sex and stuff like that.
I mean, like if the fucking owner of the vendor would allow it.
It probably does. Like, I have no
I'm
experience. I'm not gonna even talk about that.
I'm gonna excuse me, I'm going to go use it for a sec.
All right,
Entertain the audience while I'm gone.
all right, gotcha. All right, so other situations are happening. Um, I can always just cut this part anyways. Uh, but other situations that are happening is the Sony has a new device with the PSP. It's like a Steam Deck, and it's like a Steam Deck competitor. Well, they haven't said what it was, but it's just like Switch and the Asus ROG. Sony is getting back in on. Well, I heard it may be called the Sony PSP, and I'm surprised that Sony's getting back into it because I played the PSP. It was fun, and then it got disappeared. Not my PSP. I was I don't even know where I got these games from, but I once had a, well, not my PSP, but I was using a PSP. I went to some website, got a bunch of cool games. I think that's when I first played like Katamari Damacy, and I was like, cool, these games are awesome. All right, let me play Pata Pata Pon. I'm like, wow, these games are awesome. But then the PSP disappeared from the household, and there was no PSP after that. Oh, and I played Siphon Filter, I guess, on there too. And I played a couple of weird games on it. I don't even know where this website was, but it was a bunch of demos. And I would be happy to see the PSP actually come back. I'm not that I'm going to get it, but it would be pretty interesting to actually see something like that actually come back. Maybe, you know, like it's gonna have to go against Sony. Sorry, it's gonna go against itself. It's gonna have to go against um this the what do you call it again, the Switch, which I think Switch is supposed to have get their own uh what do you call it, a new console. Like, I don't know how old the Switch is. I don't know how deep into console life. Like I said, that was another console that I played. Even though I spent money on it, it disappeared from the household. And I was like, you know what? Stop buying consoles for the household that are just gonna disappear. I don't think I have to worry about that still. And if that person is listening, um, you know what? We have to stop buying consoles that will disappear. Even though, I could have played Donkey Kong and I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play the Donkey Kong game. But yes, there's that. We're getting a new uh PlayStation PSP of somewhat, and it would be really interesting to play. I mean, what games would be on there? Will it run? First of all, will it run like the Steam Deck? Will it be good? I don't know. I can't really tell. I never played a Steam Deck, and I don't know. I wouldn't mind actually getting to play the Steam Deck too. I mean, there's a lot of things I would love to.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I was just talking about the Sony's new uh handheld device that they're throwing out there. The PSP is probably coming back. You hear about that?
No, I have.
Well, you know about the PSP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, there's a rumor that Sony's like, we're gonna get back into the handheld market,
Oh,
but I'm like, you guys are gonna be facing against Steam, Asus
and
ROG.
Nintendo.
Don't forget about the Asus and Nintendo. Yes, but will they even be ready?
I'm pretty sure most people could care less about Asus.
I mean, my
It's either the Steam Deck. Let's be honest, it's either the Steam Deck or the Switch.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even know there was an Asus ROG until like I watched the video. I'm like, there's an Asus? Like what, Asus ROG?
Yeah, like yeah, most people could really care less.
Yeah, I only know that they make computers. Like the one I have right now is an Asus. Like, Asus?
Yeah, but yeah, but back to what I'm saying.
Yeah, it had something in it. Yeah, go on. Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna try to bring that back, and I don't know if they're even ready to get back into the console wars. Like they barely can afford a PS5. Or sorry, can't find a PS5. I should say. I don't know if anyone else is like can get PS5s at this time. So you're gonna put out this handheld and say, "Hey, everyone, guess what we got in our pockets?"
And keep in mind, they just said like anime and anime titty are bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a Monster Mon piece. I remember that was a thing, and they're like, "Can't have that."
Like
So
yeah, and they can't and anime and anime titties bad. So
who are they
that's
trying
going to
to
be massively hard for them as well.
win over? What audience are they trying to win over after they just kind of butchered everything in their pathway? Like, what do you call it? Nintendo was like, "We're hey, bring your anime titties over here. We love them. We're not like those guys over there who's put their headquarters in California."
Yes.
So Nintendo's like, "We still love you," and you're like, "But you're for kids." And like, yes, but we still love you.
Still,
But that doesn't mean that we don't love you. It's like, you know what? You're right.
hell, we'll let you even feel titty physics.
Yeah, use hey, use our controllers and they'll feel like holding titties. We will program them in for you. Doug Bowser will come to your house and he'll program the titty physics into your controller, so you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, horrible stuff. But yeah, no, yeah, they want to get in, and I don't think maybe PlayStation has a chance. I don't know what killer.
Like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure the ponies will buy it regardless.
Yeah, but what are they? What do they have to bring to the table that anyone's gonna be like, oh, cool, I want that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's nothing. I mean, they'll probably have like a bunch.
You got rid of most of your anime titty games.
Um, I'm trying to think of what PlayStation even has.
Like there are better games out there on fucking Steam and
And
Nintendo Switch.
uh-huh. Um,
Both you have one doesn't require you have to pay to play your games online.
oh, definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. Gosh, that's why I switched to Switch. That's why I switched to Steam. Just because I'm like, I'm not paying for online. After you gave me this, I'm
For
going to
free.
I'm going to go over and play my Splunky on Steam, and that's how I started my journey. If they didn't f me off like that, then what happens? I would have been defending PlayStation, be like, you're stupid. It's all about PlayStation, bro. But yeah, no, they pushed me away, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, like first it was just Xbox, but that somewhat made sense because the consumer didn't know anything about it. It's just coming out.
Yeah,
But now 2023 is here. we know like things change. We all know it doesn't really cost that much to pay games online. You don't have to spend any kind of upkeeps on the servers or do any of that shit.
Yeah.
So Microsoft is basically kind of like taking money for doing absolutely nothing. And then Sony saw that you can do the same thing, and they said, "Fuck it."
Hold my beer. I want hold my console. I'm going in.
And then Nintendo, actually no, that goes to Nintendo because first we're gonna make you play your game online, then we're also going to get rid of the fucking virtual console.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Did he not bring it back on?
No, you have to use Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait, hon. The virtual console consists of like is Nintendo games, right?
Nintendo, some Sega games, some TurboGrafx 16 games,
Okay.
depending on which console you're in. It also had like some Game Boy Advance games if you're on the Wii U.
Now I was thinking because the Nintendo had a Nintendo Mini coming out, maybe it was a push to buy that.
No, no, like it's honestly because like if they want have like a Nintendo Mini, fine. I'm pretty sure most people would buy that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
I messed up my.
I,
Who's this?
huh?
Yeah, gee, I wonder who
Oh,
came in
it
at such
runs
a late
into
hour.
it
Yeah,
runs
yeah, it's almost the fucking end of the show.
right.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right, but at
I'm
close to the
sorry, guys.
end
I really am. I just got home.
makes sense. Yeah, we've been
Um,
holding the fort. Let me just add you there.
Yeah, I
yeah,
had a gender reveal party today.
Oh, so what should you come out
Not for
as?
me, but
nothing blew up, right?
okay. So like, no, God no, no. It was for a relative of mine. Congratulations to them. They're having a girl.
Nice.
But yeah, uh, I'm sorry that I missed last week's and I missed full episode tonight.
It's all right.
I'll try to do better next time.
Is
Yeah,
you made it in general? That's what really counts.
yeah. But we're talking about
Sony's new
what were we talking?
console. Uh,
Oh yeah, Sony's new console. Like, what the fuck was it that they can offer? Because they got rid of their anime titties. Most of their
Yeah.
games are on Steam right now.
actually, what? No, I mean, I was on Steam, and I only thing I
Like most like their big sellers are on Steam.
okay, all right. Because I was looking for, I was like, maybe Steam has some Nintendo games, and I'm like, no, they don't. But they did have some games that I did play on the DS or the not DS. Is it called DS? What was the last thing they played? Not the
The
DS.
3DS.
3DS? I think it was a 3DS. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
was the 3DS. That was the last game in the DS family.
I think so. I had to look back at my video because I played on the
Oh
PlayStation
yeah, we were
4.
talking about the Nintendo thing
Oh, okay.
about like the Nintendo NES Mini.
Yeah, I saw that pop on my feed earlier today.
And we kind of just talked about it. It's like, what the fuck does Sony have to offer us?
I really don't think they have any. If they're gonna make a PlayStation new PSP, I don't think they have anything. Oh, sorry, I got it. Horizon Zero Dawn again.
Oh my god.
They were gonna call, and it's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
be called Horizon Zero Dawn
Or Last of Us.
again.
Last of Us. Or again. Yeah.
Yep, I forgot about that. It's gonna and
but
also it's gonna also say Last of Us again.
I'm pretty sure. Like here's the thing. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna make some half-assed port or like some half-assed game that's in like they did that same thing with Uncharted: The Golden Abyss.
Man, that franchise must be dead. I haven't heard that name be uttered in a long time. In a long time.
But
Uncharted, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember Naughty Dog used to be fucking competent, kids?
I guess.
I remember.
I don't want to remember.
Where the fuck is my Jack and Daxter game? But I'm pretty sure Neil Sucks Men would fuck it up.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
for those of you who are such huge fans for the Last of Us TV show, you're going to really have a ball for season 2. It's just absolutely going to blow your mind.
I hope the writers
bash
retcon
in,
it.
really.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope they retcon it.
As long as Neil Cuckman is still at the reins, yeah, no. Like I'm surprised they even have like this someone as pretty as Florence Pugh playing as Abby.
this is not my department. I don't know much about the show.
I mean, it's basically the game, but like Joel is kind of less of a badass, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember.
They added that whole episode. They had 3 episodes that was just unnecessary.
Filler.
Yeah, and they were mostly like flashbacks. One was of Bill, the gay guy, and then another one was of spoilers, by the way. Don't really care. And then a flashback for Ellie's, DLC thing.
Oh yeah, apparently we can also talk about like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That actually apparently did good. Actually, no, it did phenomenal because, well, it's fucking Mario.
Of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey, Dog Boy, is there a way you can come closer to the mic?
Oh, am I far away?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dog Boy, one of the things that we talked about was the death of E3.
Oh, that's been dead for years.
I meant like the proper death.
Did they finally took it out back and put a bullet in the skull?
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure like you heard of the news of Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are no longer going to be there, and then Ubisoft kind of also dropped as well after they confirmed.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. What for?
I don't know. Maybe because they didn't have enough. But we Kuro and I talked about it, and it was just like
Yeah, that was episode 33.
And we talked about like basically companies were kind of realizing that they don't really need E3 anymore.
Yeah, no, especially when they have like Nintendo Direct or
that's what we were like talking about.
And Sony
Hell, even the PC gaming show that kind of generated its own thing. But we also kind of talked about Jeff Keighley is probably going to make like own iteration for it.
Okay.
Yeah, just last week's things that you missed. You missed.
We also talked about Chris Chan.
Oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. I was about to get say yeah.
I watched some of the recent episodes.
Yeah, you beat me.
The last episode, I should say. Yeah, the Chris Chan escaping and all that.
Escaping.
Yeah.
Escaping. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, he was bailed
Someone,
out, but
yeah, he got bailed out.
Escaping. Yeah, you know that's close enough. Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Yeah,
as well. He escaped this little cage.
I would say
and
don't
like
let
we
him
were
out.
in our questions
He's
list,
not
like,
ready yet.
what now?
They put him back in.
It's because he doesn't really have any friends. He's not going to go back with his mother because struggle snuggle.
I should
So
laugh
like,
at that.
what now?
Well, put him back in, reform him, and then pull him back out when
I
he's.
mean, yeah, really, just reform him. Uh, Take him somewhere far, 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 far away, to where no one can hear him scream
Alcatraz?
or her scream. I don't know.
I don't know.
Um,
I'll wait. I'll wait till Christopher Chandler or whatever name, yeah,
It's Chris Chan.
bites me directly.
I
I'll
mean,
probably lose.
regardless, like,
But
I mean, everybody knows who he is, and so he's not going to live a normal life
Most
ever
documented
again.
man on the planet.
and I was playing
Yeah, really.
Sonic.
I mean, he's honestly probably safer in prison than he probably would be out in the open.
Oh yeah, I also found this one Disney shit right here.
Oh God, dare I? Oh, y'all were talking about the clips, the mags.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
talking about uh what was it? Schizo and Moist Critical.
Nico,
Sneeko, there you go. Yeah.
Nico, the
Okay.
biggest
Oh yes,
cuck on the planet,
finally
and the
patched things up with
next,
Moist Critical.
yeah.
Uh, well, a lot of things that we talked about was Justin Roiland getting off acquitted of domestic charges, Jonathan Majors off of his alleged charges. Some Pokemon player was getting trouble for his pronouns. E3 Chris Chan and TikTok game banned. Those are like everything that was last week. We didn't really have anything this week except for like
I mean, outside of like Nexon,
and Harry
trying to sue like the folks behind Darker,
Dark and Dark
and
Darker.
Darker.
Also like Harry Potter. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so it doesn't really matter to me. It might be getting a reboot or is getting a reboot.
I don't know.
Yeah, the
Also,
new series,
Pikkame,
yeah.
one of the people that harassed Pikkame, is now in jail, if I remember correctly.
I didn't watch that video Hero he put up, but I saw it and I'm like, oh, this is sketch. This is something Sketch would know about.
Yeah. Also, 4chan apparently found some of the people who harassed Pikkame.
You leave it up to the heroes of 4chan and the villains.
Now, I'm not
Yeah.
one for harassment. However, I do believe in karma.
Yeah, Karma's a bitch. And apparently, in this showcase, is a bunch of uh, nerds online, or a bunch of weebs, I should say.
Twitter weebs? Were they Twitter weebs? Because it seems like it was Twitter. It would be Twitter's idea of let's harass this
I was saying
person.
like 4chan.
Oh, 4chan. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about the antagonist. I'd be like, yeah, it's them.
Oh, the
But
antagonists are just Twitter freaks.
yeah, the
I know
heroes
that's the
in this
overbell,
case is
phrase, but
yeah. I don't know. It's both sides. One time one side's horrible and the next side's horrible, still horrible. Like sometimes one side's a hero, and the next side there's a villain. But when
All right,
you have a
I'm
villain,
okay. I'm officially
you have
done
heroes.
with with watching this goddamn stream. Um, um, sorry, I was watching um, Hentai Expo.
oh, speaking of Twitter freaks, did y'all hear about the whole? I mean, it's gonna be trash anyways because it's
Chris,
a live action remake. I was the whole Lilo and Stitch controversy.
What happened?
No, I think I have
Okay,
heard of
so
it.
the actress that's playing yeah, okay, so the actress that's playing Nani is apparently getting backlash from Twitter
Oh boy.
because she's too light skinned.
Okay, so I've heard.
She's not dark enough. Yeah. And just the pure irony and hypocrisy of this is like so basically you're freaking out over something at the same time that you guys were making fun of people freaking out over. So and it's just like it's just so sweet like seeing all the everybody just like kind of like giving them their own mess and it's like oh but what happened to it's just a fictional character, why does it matter? What about representation?
It changes whenever I say it changes. You.
Yeah, basically it's like it's okay when we do it but no for you.
Rules for thee, not for me.
I hate this
Yep.
planet.
Yeah, I was just wondering if y'all talked about that.
No,
No, we haven't.
I saw it, but I was like, oh, it's not. I don't know if this is newsworthy. I
Yeah,
would
this is
like.
not juicy enough. It's a classic case of loonies saying,
I mean, listen.
Yeah, if anything, this is just filler new stuff.
No, to be honest, it is newsworthy, but like in certain people's hands. Like for example, I would know that like Hirohei would be the person you hear about this from. Like
Yeah,
maybe not in our
he's
commentary.
covered us.
Like this would probably be not in my wheelhouse. Like okay, let's go this talk about this. It's like only certain people can handle this stuff. I look at this, I'm like, here we go again. Like,
Yeah, that's basically yeah. And you're right, Curl. It's like it's more newsy and more entertaining if it was in someone else's hand. I think we're all just kind of just done with this whole song and dance. Really, it's like I'm not even want to support this out of spite now. It's just simply for because I mean it's a live action remake of one of my favorite movies growing up.
wait,
yeah, it's
So I'm
like
just
it's gonna be live action.
yeah, it's live action.
Oh, oh, why,
So you know
why,
it's gonna be ass.
why?
I it's
like
Disney. They're
they
bankrupt as
have
shit.
no respect for their legacy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They don't. Yeah, they are like that one necromancer that is just so incompetent with their job. It's like they literally got booted from the whole heroes party.
Mm.
Not because
Like
he
they
brings the dead back to life, but he brings unnecessary shit back to life.
I brought back a pony. Like this is not the place, sir.
And Lilo Fish ain't even that old. I mean it's like 20 years old, but still, it's still fairly new.
Well, when you run out of ideas, then you start taking the ideas that you just made
You
and
dig it?
do it again.
Yeah, you run out. Yeah, you run out of pencil lead. You go grab the shovel.
Yeah, somehow
I don't
that's
know if I can
tangentially.
make something out of that.
like I said, it's like they bury they bury the gem and dig up the turd.
Yeah, really. I mean, if anything, you can remake it's actual stuff that like Atlantis or Treasure Planet.
Oh yeah, I was
You
gonna
can
say.
probably remake those things.
What
Oh
about,
shit, the creator
Um,
clash happened.
what about Titan AE? Is that a Disney
what
thing?
or well, that's not really Disney.
Oh,
That
okay.
yeah, that's Fox, which
Okay.
they own, so they could technically do that.
Oh
Oh
But
yeah,
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 they
that
do.
oh
so
yeah,
that
the
as
the
well as the
the
marbles getting blasted to oblivion.
yeah. Uh Also the creator clash happened and iDubbbz got his ass kicked.
Oh wow,
Like it's trending on Twitter right now.
I don't know about that place.
really?
Yes.
I'm scared to. I'm on my phone right now, but yeah, it's
All right, I may be out of the loop. I heard his name before, but who is iDubbbz?
He was once part of the golden age of YouTube, but now is a shell of his former self.
Okay,
the poor guy.
okay. that was
And
that's
is
easy
also
explained.
known for his girlfriend having an OnlyFans account.
And he's probably like, "Oh no, it's not. She's not cheating on me."
No, I
Yeah,
meant
he's
like
the what's a good example I can show you. Hold on, let me go to. Let me find a GIF. Um,
Like I know I'm sorry that I'm out of the circle, but like I hear these people's names, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And they're probably not going to affect my life in
You've
any
seen the
way.
memes.
I'm like, these people are probably not going to influence my life in any way, so I have nothing to worry about until I have to like worry
He's
about.
here's one.
Oh, that.
Okay, so you know like the gifs you see of him saying like you need to stop. No, wait, no,
Oh no,
that's
that's
Filthy Frank.
that's filthy Frank.
That's
I have crippling
no
depression.
I have crippling depression. That's pretty gay. He
What
also
are you
does the
fucking
whole
gay?
like the green screen stuff, the jokes where like one of those where he'll take a tape measure and pulls it out a certain way. It's like that's pretty big.
Is he the guy that was in like a green costume of a red?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, all right. Only reason I know that's because I
Yeah,
was I
he
was
was around the same time as Filthy Frank.
oh, okay.
That's why
Yeah.
I got them confused.
It was a
Yeah. Like he was with like the trifecta
oh
was
that guy.
Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, and iDubbbz back in the day.
Oh, who's a content police guy?
That's him. iDubbbz, content cop.
Oh, okay. All right, then yes, I wow. Well, yes. Now I know who
Yeah, I
this.
posted some stuff in the general.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, you've seen them.
Yeah, I seen this. Yeah, I seen this. I just never paid attention because I'm like, yeah, this is not my internet. I have better things to do. I have better things to
I
do,
mean,
like touch grass and worry
well,
about
like
my.
Chris said, this was came out before the YouTube got tamed.
Uh,
This is where you had well like Filthy Frank run around, you know, doing some weird off the ball shit. You could get away with calling somebody gay or uh fucking pile of sticks or cigarette butts.
huh.
I mean, you couldn't really, but
Yeah.
to an extent.
You can say the F word. Not really like not really that no,
The cigarette butt,
not
yeah.
fuck, but the other F word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The rhymes with tag. I
Oh,
know, Dad.
well, what happens if
Jesus
you're British?
Christ.
You could probably get away with it.
But yeah, probably.
Like this
I mean, again, it's just like they it was around a wild period before it got tamed.
Ah, I see.
yeah, Ethan
I guess you
Klein
could
was
say,
actually like pretty damn based
yeah.
as well.
So, so how the hell did he get his ass kicked at the creators thing?
Um like he got the shit kicked out of him. Like it's
Like
Twitter a bit.
basically,
Yes, physically. Like because he has a creators clash where people get boxed
yeah.
or people like it's kind of like boxing
Oh, like
and
okay.
it uh,
Oh, so it's just like an IRL internet version of Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking.
I linked I linked it.
Oh, so yeah,
Alrighty.
it's just celebrity boxing.
Okay. Celebrity boxing.
Now, if he actually like got beat up, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, boxing.
Okay.
And it's called the creator clash.
oh, good thing I'm not big enough to get there, so I don't have to fight anyone
And
just
now
to
we
stay
just need to
relevant.
see I know they called it truce and everything. Like see
And I think
sneak wait.
like I think one dude kind of got yeeted off, or like his video got taken down because like he made fun of basically his girlfriend having an OnlyFans.
I don't know if that's extra income or she just wants to. Because it reminds me of a
Like
Flash
Yeah, that's
Gets
kind of
thing.
is he benefiting from the income? That like I know like all jokes aside, I mean she's at least bringing in money.
Yeah, no, because that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
reminds
it
me
just kind of
of
makes you like a semi. Yeah, it just kind of makes you like a semi cuck.
yeah, okay,
But I mean, she's still bringing in money.
because there is a
Just imagine being married to a porn star.
duh, I can't. I can't. I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
what?
I can't.
there's
I'm
a
imagining being married to a porn star. Like I can't.
there's a Flash Gets
Yeah, it's just
video
like your wife just gets.
where
Yeah, just
Homer.
imagine your wife getting dicked down by 5 black guys.
Wow.
Imagine your what? Like imagine the chick you jerked off to, and she's also your significant other.
So basically, you'd be a sneako.
Wow.
But yeah, it's yeah. I mean, well, you know, only thing with OnlyFans, as far as I know, is just like you know, you just got dudes or your homies just looking at your girl. But for the industry, on the other hand, you know, you got other dudes, you know,
From
hitting
the
on your girl.
streets she did emerge, from the streets she will return, and I say unto you, she is for the streets. So do not worry, for she must return from whence she came. Amen.
Amen.
Wow.
And the Pimpinese 237.
It's actually future, the Gospel of Future, chapter 1, verse 1.
Oh, okay, so I read wrong. But anyways, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So you
Okay.
can say one. All right, one.
Yeah. What I was saying was that I think he is a cuck because I was watching a Flash Gets animation where Homer where what
I thought it was Meat Canyon.
I think he was part of it too. But what happens? It was like when it was I saw on Flash Kids, but when Marge she was doing the OnlyFans, and then Homer could only do was watch as she explained that it was woman empowerment, and he just and at the end of the skit, he he didn't get the wife and kids because what happens is he disagreed with Marge, and so what happens is like what he got was a gamer chair, and the judge just says, and his respect for not being a cuck, because and I think I got a reward too, but I believe he'd be a cuck because all his friends basically were watching his wife, and he couldn't really do
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're definitely a cuck.
Yeah, and you're just there
I
to
just said semi cuck compared to like the one who's married to a porn star.
true.
But
I
you're
mean,
still a cuck. Yeah, you're still.
you're still yeah.
But all jokes aside, we all know the biggest cuck in the world is Neil Cuckman.
Bill sucks men.
His title will never go away, even
It
if he
would
can redeem
never.
himself.
It's like I even started saying that like even IRL like in real life. Like every
What,
time like
Neil
I was
sucks
like
men?
out. No, Cuckman. Which I probably end up saying that too.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's
believe it or
like
not,
I was literally in a conversation the other day talking about The Last of Us Part Two, and I just casually just mentioned, yeah, Neil Cuckman, uh, yeah,
how
made the
did you
game. All right,
react? How did your friends react to that?
they didn't catch it at first, but they were like, "Wait, what are you calling him, Cuckman? That's what he is. He's a fucking cuck."
That's my name.
So that's why I'm season 2, y'all.
Like I said, I hope they fucking retcon it.
Nah, they're gonna even make. They're gonna double down, and make it even worse.
Yeah, they're going to double down. Then they're probably going to definitely see a clear on what's the cameo from Neil himself, fucking Abby.
Abby Zilla.
Yeah, basically
And you guys see,
hitting on his wife.
you guys seem to be part of the best and most funniest fandoms, and enjoy what it has to offer. While I'm sitting here and being like, "Wow, these guys seem to be having the most fun." I'm glad I'm not part of it. That's all I gotta say for you guys. You
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is a fucking palate cleanser.
Oh yeah, that did happen at that time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue
No,
not.
the fandoms I'm a part of are filled with nothing but a bunch of whack jobs. Not like those type of whack jobs, just there's people that just need to be on meds. That's the part of fandoms I'm part of.
Yeah.
I try to be part of wholesome stuff. I like wholesome.
Um.
Unless you're looking at my current icon that I have on Discord, then
Yeah, the dog.
you might want to sell me.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
before we do wrap up, because we're almost time. Dog boy, how we were talking earlier about YouTube videos. Um, I want to know like how well your channel is doing, or like how after that what's that video with the Wulong. I didn't look back at like the views or anything like that, because I'm trying to now get into the YouTube thing with trying to build my own YouTube algorithm.
I honestly haven't checked in a while. Honestly,
Like you
um,
must have
I
like
think I think I
broke
went up a
100,
little.
right?
The what?
You must like broke 100, right? Before like with that video.
Yeah, I broke 100
Everyone's doing better than me.
with what was no. I broke with it was with y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't get kicked. I got 39 views.
Okay.
My highest one was the one with losing brain cells while playing Warframe. That's 281.
Oh, that's good. I mean, from my
Yeah, I
perspective.
think I think it was just because yeah, I think it was just probably because we were just being idiots. You weren't there wasn't really much gameplay. It was just kind of like with the goons.
Hmm.
Um, it was just like you got like bland gameplay going on, but the conversation is just off the walls insanity. Like
Yeah. The reason why I brought this up because I am now trying to get into trying to break through the YouTube algorithm. I'm like, what can I do? I've been trying to post some experimental videos, and I bet the other guys are doing way more better than me. I'm like, I'm trying to get over to 100, and I only keep on falling below 50, and I'm like, there must be like some way I can do it. So I'm experimenting and seeing what goes up there. And the recent one I have is a yandere AI one, and it's a slow grow. It's not fast, but slowly growing, and it's doing more way more than I expected, or way more than my algorithm keeps telling me. My algorithm keeps telling me, "Wow, you did way more than usual." I'm like, "Yeah, I noticed. Thanks," but it's doing better than
yeah,
I deserve. Well, I was like, is it just me or is everyone struggling or you know and all stuff like that? I mean, I did lose some subscribers in the fray.
I haven't lost any subscribers yet. Emphasis on yet. I think just the one of the reasons why is just like well honestly the last video I did for Wulong, it's honestly kind of boring because you're not really getting much conversation piece
I did
and just
watch
me and
it.
one other guy.
I did watch it through.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, you did?
yeah, I'm like, well, I'm like, listen, I'm trying to help the algorithm.
I appreciate it.
Sketch, I would
Yeah,
watch
I'm
your
pretty
stuff
sure
too,
like
but
compared
I
to
can't watch it in public.
my highest.
I'm doing the best out of all of us.
Of course,
Yeah,
I just can't watch yours out
of
in
course.
public.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's the only
censor my
thing. Yeah,
stuff.
we can't watch. I was still. I mean, I could barely watch my own stuff out in public, honestly. I have to
I
have
mean,
earphones on because we'll be saying some weird shit.
Yeah.
I think I just need just be more unhinged or something.
well,
I don't know.
I guess whatever
I
well,
don't know.
works.
If you could just jot
by the way,
down notes.
I'm still gonna try and do like the animanic of knife wielding hobos behind the dumpster.
Actually, funny thing about that episode 18, that title was apparently on my thing. It was one of the most watched episodes. Maybe because it was that absurd comment. I'm looking. I'm like, what's episode 18? Knife wielding. Oh gosh, like how's that? How is this one working? But it's not.
Yeah, and I think
Go on.
yeah, and I think I was also saying for that for my video as well. It was just like, what did she touch? Like the art is so simple, but yet you have a title like that on the thumbnail, and then you have losing brain cells.
Yeah, I think it's about wording.
Knife wielding hobos behind the dumpster. Does that still go by your? Does that still ring in your head, dog boy?
It's re-
Oh, I'm honestly, it's like right now it's been replaced with the idea of the little uh Snuggles teddy bear
oh,
involved with the Snuggle struggle. But now that you mentioned that phrase again, I'm imagining the Snuggle struggle teddy bear with the knife wielding hobos. Who would win? Find out next time.
this episode rule. This is episode 34. Rule 34 is permitted. So until we reach
Yes,
35, we
that's
can.
right. That's the task for all you degenerates out there. Make rule 34 of us.
Uh
Oh, yowie.
uh the
And be sure to have Kuro getting stabbed by a hobo behind a dumpster. Make sure he's French.
wasn't there enough art of me? Wait, of me being impaled by everyone else's character.
I mean, I can draw you getting set
No,
on
there's
fire.
never enough. I mean, there was also that one
You
drawing
hear them.
of you being a Nazi too.
You hear them. You hear them, folks. Let them have it, and then send it to
Yeah,
them. Send it to their Twitters so they can view it. Don't send
or
it to me. Actually, send it to me too.
yeah, just
All
yeah,
right.
just throw it towards us if you can find it.
I got speaking of that, I kind of got done. I got done watching Hentai Expo. Kuro knows about it.
Mm,
It's just basically like E3 for hentai games.
yep. Okay.
Yep, y'all definitely make our for sketch pad.
I mean,
All right.
I am in that territory anyway, so fuck it.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, we might as well. All
This,
right, Crow.
this,
I think you want to wrap this up.
yes. This podcast was a mistake. That I want to wrap up like that. This was a mistake. Having you people were a mistake. I have nothing else to say, but everything's a mistake. Anime is a mistake.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh
Anyway,
wow, just like me for real. What do you mean? That's what my parents told me on my 18th birthday.
you were a
Oh
mistake
god, I'm
all
so
this
sorry,
time.
Timmy.
Either.
Anywho, we're over the top.
Hey,
Anything you guys want the show before you guys leave? Before we have to meet
My
again?
YouTube channel, of course.
Yeah, that's in the link.
My
same
pick and my
stuff.
pick in Twitter.
Anything to expect in the future?
Expect a new review. Hopefully, Enoshima Tales will be done written, and I don't know. I guess I can do a little bit more live streaming. Oh yeah, Dog Boy, I live streamed yesterday.
Oh, you did now.
Yeah. It's in
Where at?
advertising on YouTube.
Okay.
And if you look above that,
I'll be
you'll
sure
see the anime girl
yeah.
video.
You'll see the big titty anime girl. For me, it's the same stuff. I should have a video out later this week. Part 2 for Wulong. Uh, one of my friends sent off my comic to be printed, so hopefully that gets dealt with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the first 2 chapters. Then once we have more, we'll do like a special edition actual volume.
Didn't you?
Of the a limited time.
I went to the advertisement. You redid the whole first chapter of God's Last Mercy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks good.
thank you.
I was looking for this. I'm like, I got an upload notification. I'm like, oh, let's see what's going on. I'm like, wait, is this the first? Is this the first whole episode? I'm like, oh, he actually did it. He actually redid the whole thing. Mad lad.
Exactly. I am mad, and I am definitely a lad.
So hopefully this one turns out real nice. I mean, I like the original, but
Yeah.
your fans might more like it in this iteration. So
Oh yeah, no. One more thing before we sign off.
yeah,
I finally got the noise skin.
huh,
Noise.
I
huh?
forgot you guys don't play Nikkei.
No, I don't know what that even is. Is that a porno?
No, it's like finally got the skin, bitch.
Is that a sex game?
No, it's a mobile game, but it's like known for if you shoot their butt jiggles.
What did I just say?
Oh
What
yeah.
did I just say?
I'm surprised you did. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're the fucking normie of the team.
This basically is us. You know what? We're done. We're done.
See you guys next Saturday, guys.
See you people.
And I'll be officially 21 when that
Good
happens.
night, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
All right.
Happy birthday.